We should not do something live when I am going to try to remember as much information as I can in my head. I promise you, I have no notes. I have nothing here, but I am here to tell you who are this year's Detroit Athletic Club Foundation's Michigan High School Athletes of the Year for both male and female. We kind of had a little ceremony yesterday at the DAC. They said we can make it public on Thursday, which is what we're doing. And we got to meet all of the Kennedys, most of them. There was one who could not make it, but we're going to catch up with her shortly. But I am going to tell you who these nominees are and try to tell you, if I can remember off the top of my head, exactly what qualifications they have and why this is such an incredible group, as it is each and every year. All right, let's start with the ladies. So we're going to start here, and this is Cali Heveland. She is from Three Rivers High School. She is a 1,000-point scorer in basketball, so she's already got incredible accolades on the basketball court. But her bread is buttered in softball. She's already a two-time first-team All-Stater in softball. We didn't get to see softball last year. She's coming in with huge cred. She's already earned so many national accolades. What's incredible is she's already got school records that she set as a sophomore and as a freshman. So this year, total softball player of the year race. She's in that right now. She could be the front runner. She could be the favorite. She could be the favorite for Miss Softball. She is an incredible talent. She is going to the softball-rich University of Alabama. That is where Cali is headed. All right, let's move on. Shannon Kennedy from Birmingham Marion High School. She is Miss Golf. She actually is a three-time individual champion in golf in Division I. She's also a great basketball player. Those who have followed Marion basketball know all about Shannon Kennedy. She's incredible. What she's going to do at the next level in golf could be next level. She is going to Michigan State. All right, let's move on. Sarah Marvin, Byron High School. Sarah Marvin she puts the field in track and field, meaning she dominates in the shot put and the discus. What's amazing about her is that, we didn't have track and field here in Michigan last year in the spring. She went and competed nationally, and she threw the farthest. She actually had the farthest throw in the nation at one point last year. She is the only thrower from the state of Michigan to throw the shot put, and I mean female throwers, over 50 feet. That is an amazing accomplishment. We can't wait to get out and see what she's going to do this spring. Sarah Marvin, congratulations. Audrey De Damio, Birmingham Seaholm High School. Again, we have such a rich tradition of great female cross-country runners here from the state of Michigan. Olivia Tice, if you remember her a few years back, she won. She was named the Female Michigan High School Athlete of the Year at the DAC. Audrey's credentials are unbelievable. Not only was she Miss Cross Country, she won the individual state finals this past year. In fact, she wasn't even in the fast heat, quote-unquote fast heat, but she actually was in the heat before because they had to separate it out due to quarantine. Bottom line, they were all catching her. They didn't. She was Miss Cross Country. She just at the indoor season here the last couple of months did some incredible things. In the 1600, she had the fastest time in the nation. So she is number one in the nation right now in the 1600. In the 3200, the 2-mile, she ran the 5th fastest time ever for a high school female. Unbelievable. She's now, of course, running track and field. She is going, I've got to remember, where is Audrey going? Audrey is going to Stanford. And that's very impressive. And again, don't even get me started on the academic ledger that these guys and gals have. It's pretty incredible. We'll talk about all that stuff later on. Maybe next week we're going to start teasing out promos for all these. And by the way, Sarah Marvin going to the University of Michigan. Also, we got a lot of Michigan in this group this year. Julia Bishop, she's going to Michigan State. She is not Michigan. But those of you who follow volleyball know that she was the best player this year by far. She is an All-American. She is an incredible talent. Great basketball player as well, but of course, volleyball is going to be where she ends up again, All-American, Miss Volleyball. an incredible talent. She'll be taking that to the Spartans, to East Lansing. Justine Mundoch from Cranbrook. So many individual state titles. If you had to kind of pin her down to a single event that she's the best at, maybe it's the backstroke because that's where she set the D3 state record and owns that record. I'm not sure it's going to be beat for quite a while. She has been an incredible swimmer her entire high school career. Cranbrook has won back-to-back state titles as a team. She is very competitive on the national stage, and the reason I say that is because she is an Olympic trials qualifier. So what does that mean? Well, she's going to get a chance to, her times were so good, she's going to get a chance to race in the Olympic trials. Now, what separates Justine than probably most, because there's probably about 70 kids who get to qualify, and when I say kids, they're all younger than me, but young adults who will be competing for the Olympics. They put them in two classes, two groups, and she is in the top group. So we're talking the top swimmers in the nation. She's just coming out of high school. She's in that top group to qualify for the Olympics. You may see her donning the stars and stripes here before you know it. So congratulations to all our ladies. Like I said, we will talk more about them over time. Let's get to the fellas, and let's go here and let's start with William Cooksey. He is a 4-time individual champion in boys tennis, an amazing player, and his record speaks for itself. He's from the University of Liggett. He has been an amazing player. He has taken his talents to the University of Michigan. Best tennis player we've seen in a while. Brady Rose from Muskegon Mona Shores. I kind of called him Superman in what he was able to do the last couple of years, especially this last year for the Sailors. Not only did he step in to replace an injured star quarterback at Mona Shores last year in the state finals, won the state championship, practically did it by himself because he doesn't just play quarterback. He plays defensive back. You can put him anywhere on the field. He's returning kicks. He's an unbelievable player, had another unbelievable season. He was the M-Live Player of the Year. He was the runner-up in our state champs Mr. Football race, and it was so close. This guy is all that and a bag of chips, and he is taking his talents to Ferris State. He's also a baseball player, so you'll see him on the diamond this spring. Speaking of baseball players, let's move over to Orchard Lake St. Mary's Alex Mooney. Maybe the best baseball player we have had here in the state in a couple of decades. And I know that DJ LeMahieu is in that conversation as well, but he was not this good this young. And I think even DJ would admit that. Alex Mooney's stock is off the charts. He is projected to be a first-round draft pick. LeMahieu was a third-round draft pick, and obviously doing unbelievable. Batting MVP and NL MVP and AL MVP, whatever. He is unbelievable with the Yankees and is making millions and millions of dollars. Mooney has that potential. And so if he gets drafted high enough, and should he choose to go pro, he will right away. Otherwise, he's on track to be Mr. Baseball this year, win all the awards this year in high school. He is slated to go to Duke University, should it all not work out. He's an incredible student as well. Miles Brown, let's move over to Miles Brown, and I'm so happy he's from Novi High School that we're getting to get several spring athletes into this group because they were robbed last year, and we all know that. They didn't get an opportunity to have their spring season. Miles Brown was going into last year as already the defending champ in the 800 meter. It was an incredible race. If you happen to see that, if you haven't, just go watch the highlights. He is one of the fastest guys in the state. He has got huge amounts of potential. He could be winning a couple of state titles this year. He's flat out that good. Miles Brown going to the University of Michigan. Nathan Walker from Fremont High School, Mr. Cross Country. There's always cross country represented in this particular competition because these guys just dominate. He's going to Purdue, and he is Mr. Cross Country, and his team has won a couple of team state championships. He's an unbelievable runner. We're going to see what he does on the track here in the spring. He certainly could take home a lot more hardware, so congratulations to him. Finally, Foster Wonders Iron Mountain High School. Now, those of you who follow high school basketball know he was a Mr. Basketball finalist, is a Mr. Basketball finalist. We Actually, tomorrow, Mr. Basketball is going to be revealed. He could win it. He has been flat out in the Upper Peninsula the best player they've ever had from the UP. He's Mr. UP 2 years running. He's a dream teamer a couple of years running. He's just flat out an incredible basketball player. He is taking his talents to Southern Illinois, and I have no doubt that he is going to make a run in the tournament just because of his presence, his skills, his ability to get things done as a big man and as agile as he is on the basketball court. So again, here are the fellas, the 2021 nominees for the Detroit Athletic Club Foundation's Michigan High School Athlete of the Year. This is the entire group, and congratulations to all of them. There were many of you. Over 100 applications were submitted this year, and there were so many that were well-deserving. I do not select the players, just so you know, don't bring it on me. But I participate and help the DAC selection committee, who really does their homework, and they've got a great system on how they rate these players. And again, it's not just your athletic ability and your athletic accomplishments. What they do is look at your academics. Again, all of them outstanding, some of them incredible academics and what they've been able to do. They also look at, the citizenship angle. So, if you've done, some giving back, some volunteerism, just serving others. And again, all of them well represented in that area. So we're really getting not just an elite athlete, but just a well-rounded athlete. Good luck to all the nominees. What we'll be doing over the course of the next few weeks, we'll be promoting each one of these individuals. We'll be giving you some snippets of their interviews. We'll be doing some posts. We'll be out covering some of the games. So that's it right now. That's the update on who are this year's 2021 nominees for the Detroit Athletic Club Foundation's Michigan High School Athletes of the Year. Congratulations to them, and we'll be promoting them massively. And I do want to say that the ceremony itself is set to take place at the beautiful DAC in downtown Detroit on Monday, June 14th. So look out for that. State champs will be live streaming that event, including a whole pre-party with interviews and fun. It's a red carpet gala. We put on our tuxedos and the fancy dresses, and it's going to be a beautiful night, and we're so happy that we can bring it back after last year's COVID pandemic. So look for that, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.